Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. Today we're going to tour my man cave in 2021. Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. As always, I'm your host, Brent, and today we're going to tour my man cave in 2021. Now, I figured we should do this tour now because we're actually going to be moving soon, so this man cave will no longer look like this at all because we'll be in a completely different house with a bigger man cave, upgrades to come. I don't know if I'm going to do a tour of that right away or whatever, but it's going to be much bigger. I haven't really thought about it that much. There's a lot more to the house than just the man cave that we're thinking about and changing and stuff like that. But everything's been cleaned in here. I've got rid of a bunch of stuff, so I figured now is a good time to do the man cave tour because it looks really nice and everything's kind of put away and set, and it'll look nice on camera for you guys. So let's get to the tour. I'll swap the camera around and then I will talk about all the stuff in here that I have and all the stuff I love. So let's go. All right, so this is the man cave as you come in. Basically, you come up the stairs. Let me back out here. You take a left. You see the man cave sign, and this is a Rob Hunter print of Azrael that I got from the last time I was in MegaCon. This is probably 2019. Rob Hunter, I think, is local to Orlando, or at least in the Florida area, because he's always at MegaCon. I had him sign it. But I had this up here. There used to be an Ethan Van Sciver print here, a really nice color one. It's still back there behind it, actually. I just decided with all the crap that he was spewing, I wanted to represent maybe an artist that I didn't know their political opinions of anyway, or at least wasn't so loud and a jackass about it. So this is my man cave sign. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and I put this little Batman sticker up here. You'll see a couple of these in the room from The Dark Knight Rises. Basically just trying to say like it's the Batman cave, even though the is kind of like here instead of up top above, but it's the Batman cave because as you'll see it's mostly Batman themed. To the left of that got my nice big double window here, lets in a lot of light. I really like that. And then over to the wall we got this Batman clock, Gotham City clock that my mother-in-law got me for I think it's my birthday one year. It's battery operated, so I don't change the batteries at all. So it's perpetually stuck at, almost 3 o'clock or something. And then down below, this is the picture of me and Stan Lee. A couple of years ago, it's probably 2 or 3 years before he passed. So I want to say like 2016, 2017 maybe. So I have that up here. This is the only print I got I got the digital somewhere. But me and Stan, so that'll live in the man cave forever. And then I got a couple of these throughout the man cave, these kind of things sticking out of the walls. This one used to light up. I tried changing the batteries, but I guess the batteries corroded it after they died, so this one does not work. But it's pretty cool. Actually, these things are really neat. If you can find them, they're called 3D light effects. You used to be able to find them in Target. Now I think you can find them on Amazon. I think they're a little bit more pricey than I bought these many years ago, but they're pretty neat because they just show you like put the sticker on the wall, put the screws in here, and that's how you figure out how to mount your effect. As you can see, it just kind of sits there, and then there's a little switch at the bottom for the light, which, as I said, no longer works. I can get this back on. That would be awesome. All right, over here we got another Rob Hunter print. This is a Batman inking over Joe Quesada. Rob Hunter's an inker. And then to the left of that, you have, I call this my prized possession in terms of art prints right now because I had a little input on this one. So this one is done by Adam Withers and Comfort Love. Let me get a little closer here, move my computer. So this is a Batman Villains piece they did a few years ago, and follow them on Facebook. And we met them a couple of times at MegaCon, went out to dinner once or twice. I think probably just the once. But anyway, they're friendly with me and the Comic Timing crew. Our podcast, and they were saying, hey, what's missing in this Batman piece? They were doing like the inks or getting ready to do the inks, and I was like, well, you don't have Azrael. So they stuck Azrael here in the corner. So that is my contribution to this print, and I think that is really cool, and this will always be displayed in my man cave at somewhere. I really like this print. I'm sorry about the light reflection or whatever, but the only thing I dislike about it is that when I saw the black and whites, you could see all of the detail of all the villains in the background here, and then they just, I mean, they do a great job with coloring. You can see all the heroes. You got all the Robins in the corner, and then I think this is Tim Drake. Maybe it's Damien, who knows. But they even got Stephanie Brown, you know, but all the villains in the background you can barely see because the way that they're colored, they're so faded, although I guess it just invites you to look closer at them. So in the next man cave, I suspect I'll put this in an area where I can actually get up close and look at it, as opposed to like right now it's kind of blocked by the couch and the TV table and stuff like that. So speaking of the couch, this is it. I got this for my birthday last year. This is the newest addition to the man cave. And my wife got these pillows off Etsy. They're kind of cool. And then my mom actually made this middle pillow for me a few years ago. Hand stitched it herself. It's reversible. It's got this other like print on the back, which is kind of fun. But yeah, thanks, Mom. So in the middle here, this is the background you see in all of my videos so far, basically. And this was a basically a poster I bought in college when the Jim Lee Hush stuff was really, really hot. I have a couple other Jim Lee posters hidden away, tucked away somewhere. So maybe in the next man cave, we'll turn those also into these canvas prints. So basically what we did is we got a big canvas of this size and we decoupaged the poster onto the canvas and then just kind of like painted the sides black, you know, and did some like rubbing around the edges just to try and like make it look kind of neater. But you know, at first I was kind of dismayed about how this turned out because it's like got these big cracks and you can see where the glue like pulled everything together. But I kind of like it because it makes it look like an older piece, you know, and from far away you can't really tell, especially if I've got the stuff going on. And then I got these Hobby Lobby tins over here on either side. So I don't know if this configuration will be the background in the next man cave. I guess we will figure that out as we go along. And then over here I got more Rob Hunter prints. So if you guys need some more prints, I need some more prints because I've only got Rob Hunter. But I do need some more frames. And I mean, the next man cave is big enough that I could put up even more. I just had swapped in some of these from the last time I went to MegaCon. This is an Ed Benes piece. I think this is him over Paul Pelletier on a sketch cover. And then this is Bart Sears. It's got Hulk, Wolverine, Captain America, Thor, like the Thing is in there. That's a really cool piece. I really like this one. Vision, you know, and all these like little Marvel heads up at the top. Really cool. So yeah, then I got my little fridge, mini fridge down here. It's got a bunch of Coke Zeros in here. This old baseball thing, I don't know if I'll get rid of this. My tripod that I normally use for recording this on. And then we got this Captain America First Avenger movie poster. So this right here is a real movie poster. And I say real movie poster from Captain America the First Avenger. I mean real as in this was the type of poster they displayed at the movie theaters, you know, back when they used to care about posters. This is actually see-through, so you can like put an LED light behind it and the light will shine through the poster, which is pretty cool. So I don't have it mounted in any sort of way. It's just a regular frame, but maybe that's something we could talk about doing in the next place. You know, finding a real movie poster like framed to hang with a light and everything. I think that would be really neat, really cool. But yeah. So this is kind of my Captain America corner. My wife likes this poster because, of course, it's Chris Evans, and he's so handsome, and you can see his face as opposed to him underneath the helmet. And then I got this, again, from Hobby Lobby, the Captain America Jack Kirby cover over here. And then below, we got, I bought this standee because I was needing something to rest comics on, also from Hobby Lobby. Thank God for Hobby Lobby, just for cheap shit, right? Or maybe that was at home. But anyway, while I was doing videos, I wanted something like a table to set stuff down on, so I bought this for that. And then now it's the perfect stand for the this is the Marvel Legends Infinity Gauntlet that lights up and stuff. I love this thing. I got it for Christmas last year. It's so cool. I don't really have a desire to get the Tony Stark Iron Man one, I guess, because this is the legendary one, and that one only came from the movies. And, like, you know, I don't know. Everybody's been talking about that gauntlet for, like, 35 years whenever that miniseries came out. But, you know, whatever. All right, over here I got my bookshelf. This is an IKEA unit. I think it's called Hemnes. So this is pretty packed to the brim. As you can see, the only open space I have is over here in this middle shelf. So my plan is to get maybe at least 2 more of these for the next man cave and just really plan a space on one of the walls for bookshelf expansion, because when I moved into this house, I had 2 different bookcases, and I consolidated it into this one when I bought this furniture. And now I'm like, shit, I love this furniture. I like the style. I love the color. But, man, I need more shelves, because before the pandemic, my books really, they came like down to here on this 4th shelf. I had junk down here on the bottom too. And then since the pandemic, I've just been buying stuff because you're not going anywhere, spending any money, and you're just sitting around reading emails or doing whatever, working from home. So now I need more room for more books, because I noticed that I do like reading collections. Although I have a lot of stuff digital, I do like reading collections up here in the man cave and stuff like that. So up here, what do we have? Well, let's start over here. This is the Injustice 2 Batman. This is the one, I think I did a video of it. The Brainiac over here in the corner is the matching pair, like they kind of go against each other. One of his damn tentacles broke, which sucks. But over here we got the Jim Lee Hush minifigure from years and years ago, followed by Gary Frank bust when DC was doing these like little busts. I like him. I don't, they don't have any other ones, and they didn't really continue the line. I don't think they were that successful. Obviously, we got the Todd McFarlane Kickstarter Spawn action figure, which I really like, and the box behind it. I don't really know why it's there. It's just, I don't know. There's another bat symbol back there, and I think there's, Batman's over here behind Brainiac, and then Bane is over here behind, can't really see him. This Bane sticker's over here, so I need to remove that when we move. So anyway, over to the left, we got Iron Man, those 3D light effects. These 2 still do work, which is nice. And then I have this original sketch that I think Ian Levenstein, the last time he was at MegaCon, helped procure for me. I can't remember if I paid for this or it was a gift. But Ian, thank you very much. This is obviously of Azrael. This is from Avery Buttersworth. I'm not sure if he's still doing any art. I have no idea what happened to him or where he went or anything like that. But it's a wonderful, wonderful sketch. And I have another one from him, I think from that same con as well. But yeah, I really like this one. If you take it out of the frame, I can't remember if you can see some of the flame hands or whatever, but it's really nice. Really enjoy his style and this sketch, of course. Down below, we got Christian Bale, the best Dark Knight so far, in my opinion. We will wait and see on what happens with Vampire Batman, not Pattersworth, Patterson, what's his name? Anyway, the guy from Twilight's playing Batman next, so we'll see how that goes. Over here, just another sticker in a random spot, the bat or whatever from the Nolan films. So let's go back over to the bookcase and give it a closer look, shelf by shelf. Obviously, I have a lot of Funko Pops. I mean, a lot to me, maybe not to some other people that are big Funko collectors. But up here I have, this is kind of like, I try to keep it my movie Batman shelf, and then it kind of delves into some other stuff. But you got the 89 Batman, Batman v Superman, Batman Forever, more Batman v Superman. This one I love, this Batman and Robin one, Justice League, and then you kind of get into the Lee Bermejo, Red Rain, the Scythe one from Death Metal, and then here is a Adam Withers, and yeah, it just says Adam. So my brother got this for me at New York Comic Con with the help of my good buddy Ian Levenstein, who told my brother Eric, hey, go over to Adam and Comfort. They know me and Brent, and they'll do an awesome Azrael sketch. So I got this for Christmas one year. So it's displayed prominently here on my bookshelf. On the Azrael shelf, because Azrael section's over here to the left. So talking about my books, I kind of order them by alphabetically, by title, but more by character than by title. So, 100 Bullets, numbers go before letters in my alphabet. 1602, Avengers stuff, and then Azrael. So I do have this Batman one here, Gotham Shall Be Judged. And I have this in the Azrael section because it's more of an Azrael story wrapping up the Michael Lane saga than it does belong in the rest of the Batman stuff. So then I also have the Batman, all the multiverse stuff happens for me, at least before. I want to put it a little bit before. I do have some other stuff after. So when I move, I'll probably redo this a little bit, but this is the way it is now. And then we got Batman chronologically, basically, starting with year 1, Batman and the Mad Monk and the Monster Man. I slotted in right here chronologically for the Batman reading order, basically, because they happen before there's a Robin. And then Robin comes after the Long Halloween during Dark Victory. At least there, Arkham Asylum I just slotted in there, I think because it came out chronologically before Nightfall. So it's a bit of like reading order versus storytelling order. I don't know. Then you got the wonderful Nightfall trades, Contagion, Night Out, Cataclysm, No Man's Land, the Rebirth of Gotham, New Gotham stuff with Brubaker and Rucka, Bruce Wayne Fugitive and Murderer, War Games, the new editions of those. And then you come down here and you've got the Kevin Smith Batman stuff, Under the Red Hood. I don't have a lot of the new 52 stuff. This is the most I have is Court of Owls and 0 Year. All-Star Batman, Last Night on Earth, Kings of Fear, Curse of the White Knight, Harley Quinn. Both of these are great. You should check those out. 3 Jokers. And then kind of the finale of Batman, Dark Knight Returns and Dark Knight Strikes Again. So those will always be the end of the Batman stuff. I got Batgirl, Thrill Killer, Earth 1, Blue Beetle stuff, followed by Captain America. I know the window is shining over here for you guys. Followed by Daredevil. So I got... what is this? Love Labor's Lost, and then Guardian Devil, followed by the Bendis collections, then the Brubaker stuff, and then the Mark Waid stuff. I don't have the Shadowland or Diggle stuff. I don't know if I want to get that in trade or not, but I was hunting these. I bought these, and then I hunted these down. So this is the end of the Mark Waid stuff where it transitions. New Frontier. These I will never get rid of because I did get them signed by the lovely Darwin Cook when he was still living at a MegaCon. He signed them up front here. So they're both up front there. I will also say the other one I really like is the Guardian Devil signature I got from Jimmy Palmiotti is on the inside of this cover. And am I wrong? I thought he did it. Maybe it's on the back. I thought he did a little Daredevil sketch in here somewhere. I'm holding 2 different things and it's difficult to do. Huh. I thought I had him sign it. Maybe I'm wrong. Huh. We'll have to investigate that at a later date. I thought he had sworn it. There he is. I was flipping to the wrong page. So yeah, Jimmy Palmiotti, his little Daredevil sketch on the front inside cover, which I like a lot. Anyway, so those are 2 things of note on that shelf. And then we got Deceased, Dark Tower stuff, Eternals, Fables, more Fables down here, Final Crisis, Flash, Flashpoint, followed by Green Lantern, Blackest Night, all that stuff, Brightest Day, some Hellboy trades. I've been thinking about upgrading to the Hellboy, like the newer omnibuses, but I do like the way that these are like presented. There's like a little coda before each story with a note from Mike Mignola about what he was thinking of when he wrote that story. Although I don't have the rest of the finale of Hellboy, Darkness Calls, Hellboy in Hell. I don't have any of that stuff at all. So it just kind of stops here. So it's a little incomplete. So I'm not sure what to do with that there. Anyway, more Batman pops. Over here, Superman, Azrael. We got this little fun animated Batman statue. Who did this one? Didn't even see. Put the damn name of the guy, of the artist. I can't remember artist, but he did a whole line of these. I like this one. That's the only one I got. Because we're on the Batman theme, right? So there's some other mishmash Funko Pops. I did want a Hellboy Pop, so I sought that out. I wanted the Hulkbuster. Iron Man, I think I just got. Some of this other stuff from the Legion of the Collectors boxes that they were doing for a while. Down here we got Infinite Crisis, Identity Crisis, JLA stuff, JLA Avengers, which I got in college, which you will probably never I will never get rid of this because you can't find it anymore. Yeah, they'll probably never reprint it again. So keeping that one. Justice League Generation Lost, a great tale if you haven't read it. New 52, Justice League. I wanted 1 or 2 stories, and then I was like, well, I'll just get them all, and that's what we have there. I think it's because I got the Dark Side War like trade paperback here, the Essential Edition that collects it all in one, and I was like, well, I want the other stuff, because it's kind of a culmination. So this shelf transitions from alphabetical to kind of like bigger books because this is the tallest shelf I have on here. So all my deluxe editions and stuff kind of start after Doomsday Clock. That's why Doomsday Clock is here and not up in the D's, because this big box that it's in does not fit the regular shelf the way I have it spread out now. So after Doomsday Clock, we stop alphabetical and move on. So that might change in the next iteration of the Man Cave when we get some more shelving. But Camelot 3000, Superman Unchained, Trinity Justice, JLA Year 1, Batman White Knight, Harleen, Damned, Batman Damned, Wonder Woman Dead Earth, Superman Year 1, Batman Noel, Planet Hulk, and the 2 like 80 years of Superman and Batman books. I need to crack these open. I've never actually read them, for the essays or anything. And then I love this Making of the Dark Knight trilogy book. I have read that cover to cover. Okay, so down here we go back to alphabetical in the K's. More kick-ass. We got The Kingdom Come, and then moving over to Nightwing and Preacher, followed into the S's with Sin City. I love that little collection with Nancy there, just kind of naked on the side. Don't tell. And my kids are just like eye level for them. Don't tell them. Spawn, these old Spawn collections you'll never see again. I don't know why they changed the trade dress on the 6th one instead of just the giant Spawn, but they never did a 7th one, so that kind of stops. I think it stops at issue 120 maybe, like after 100. It stops after 100 somewhere. Some mishmash of Spider-Man, some Ultimate Spider-Man ones, Superman, Death of Superman, City of Tomorrow, Emperor Joker, Our World's at War. I got the old trades because they have some more bonus materials and stuff. Teen Titans, V for Vendetta, Ultimates, Umbrella Academy, 2 of the Walking Deads. I have everything after that second compendium on digital, so I just haven't bought the 3rd and 4th one yet. So maybe when we get some more shelf space, those will be new additions. Because I do kind of feel like I should have the whole set here. Earth X, Universe X, Paradise X. Those are down here because they're in the X series for me. Instead of putting them like, one up here, one up there, I just put them all together and I know the reading order that way. House of X, X-Men, Wonder Woman, Why the Last Man, and then some Comics Now magazines from the Comic Geek Speak guys back in the day, and then some random cross-gen Edge and Vector series that I won as part of a contest. So, all right, so that's the bookshelf. Let's go over here. So this is the TV setup. I got my boy Omar from Near Mint Condition doing his trades video while we're doing our little video. So shout out to him. Actually, funny story. So I started out doing reviews for his old website About Heroes, and that's where I had the Nightwing BK monitor before then, and but anyway, that's where and then I did audio stuff for Raging Bullets at the same time, and then they said, hey Brent, we're going to give you a login to the website so you can upload your reviews as part of the main website instead of just in the forums like I was doing. So I started doing that, and then he said, well, we need to give you like a little character on the top of the website because everybody had their own self as a character. So he drew me as Bats in 2007. And I want to say, I thought his brother did the real ones, but this is like Omar's version of it. So Omar, if you're watching, I still got this, bro. It's hanging up. Over here, got some more original art. This comes out of one of the Secret Santas from the CGS boards back in the day when they were still hopping. Oh gosh, I can't remember. Flint Lockjaw, there we go. 2007, the same year. I couldn't remember his name. Thankfully, it just came to me. But this is a wonderful sketch. I don't know if he was doing like a bunch of stuff at the time, but it's a wonderful sketch, and I really like it. You got the blue line pencil and stuff in there as well as the inks. Avery Buttersworth making a return over here with this moody Batman and like the moon behind it. Love this one. And then I got a Tony Daniel Flash over here. So Tony Daniel was doing a signing over here at Epic Comics when it first opened many years ago. They've been open for a while now. And I got this sketch for $25. And I was like, well, everybody's doing Batman, so let me get a Flash from you, because I did enjoy him on the Flash for a little bit. So he was really, I really liked that he was so surprised to do something other than Batman, because he was doing, I think, Detective Comics at the time, or maybe he was still doing the Batman with Grant Morrison, but that's what he was, coming in and signing, doing sketches most of. But to get the Flash, he was like, oh yeah, I love doing that. I wish we had done more. So when they killed Bart Allen before they brought back Barry and Wally again. So this is really cool. I love this one. So yeah, so we showed you the TV setup. I got action figures over here to the right. Some more Funko Pops, a Batman bobblehead, an old Mattel Superman from the DC Superheroes line. Down here, some more Funko stuff, DC Legion of Collectors. This is actually a collector's edition of the Dark Knight Blu-ray. The Blu-rays are in here in this back thing. It lifts up. Some more books down here, some dad jokes. You got the Game of Thrones stuff down there. PS5, Xbox One X, soundbar, Xbox Series X. And then up here you have more action figures and the Batman black and white collection. So let's go left to right. So over here we have, this is the 100th edition Batman from Kenner, back in the day when they were doing had the Batman license before Mattel took over and all that. This little eagle statue back here I had at my office, LED strip. And then we got the Lee Bermejo Batman black and white, followed by, who's this, Joe Madureira, Mike Mignola, and they're doing another one of these, Gotham by Gaslight, so I'm really excited about that one to pick it up. Greg Capullo. So I want to say that the white bases are the second printings or second run of those statues, because every other one has a black base, but I think if you have a white base, you're technically the second edition. I can't, I don't want to lift it up because I only have one hand. Anyway, Greg Capullo, Gary Frank, Nicholas Scott, Mark Silvestri, really like that one. Jim Lee, this is one of the first ones I ever got, followed by Alex Ross. These are the first three I had. Jim Lee, Alex Ross, and then the Ethan Van Sciver one, which is kind of a dump compared to these other two. Like, look at the sculpting on this Jim Lee one is insane. Followed by the Alex Ross one. You got each one of these has a sculpted bat symbol, and then they just fucking painted it on this one. This Van Sciver one, so it kind of sucks compared to the other three, but ever since then they've done a better job with the bat symbols, I think, at least of the ones I picked up. And then you got this Andy Kubert inspired, or Frank Miller inspired Andy Kubert one, like this one, and then this Coke stuff, this Asbats helmet, which I love, followed by some random stuff from when I was in middle school, and the Johnny Walker Game of Thrones whiskeys, which are empty, but I do like the bottles. I don't think they will survive the move, but I did have all of them. I did enjoy all of them. I know some people did not, in the whiskey world, didn't really like them. So over here you have my Mattel, and now it's becoming like a McFarlane action figure, DC Direct action figures collection over here. We'll probably go through them individually later on the channel, but I've got a whole bunch of them. Originally, when the Man Cave started, it was Green Lantern in this cubby hole, followed by Batman and all his, buddies in this cubby hole, followed by everyone else in this cubby hole, because I had a bunch of Blackest Night stuff, which you can see back here. I've got Blackest Night Hawkman and Martian Manhunter and Green Lantern, and Saint Walker lost his head. I still need to throw him away. His head's down there. It just randomly, he fell off this, and then his head broke off, and he's so old and brittle that's what happened. Black Hand, Sinestro, we got Black Lantern Superman, Crib is in there, this weird girl that has the babies in her back. So yeah, I got all of them there, and then now it's all these McFarlane figures. Flashpoint Batman, Grim Knight, Necron, I love this Necron, that's why he's still up front. Sean Murphy, And then we got the Batman section. So this is Batman, Azrael. So these are the newer editions. So Azrael's, taking a good thing up front here. More Azrael because I was doing a Funko Pop video. So I pulled this guy out. Greg Capullo. We got Zombie Batman back there. More Azraels. Another Asbats figure. Green Lantern, Batman. Another Azrael. Man-Bat way back there. And then the movie line stuff. There's one or two of them here. Dark Knight and Batman Begins. And then you have more Asbats figures. They got the red and the blue. I only have red Superman back there. I don't know if I'm going to pick up the blue one or not, but it would be neat to have a matching set of both of those characters, since I have the red and the blue Asbats to have a red and blue Superman. But you got to hunt them down now. What else you got? Ed McGuinness, Hawkman. He's massive. This steel figure behind red Batman here is an awesome, still the best steel figure, maybe the only one ever produced. These are all Mattel figures from when they had the license. Don't knock them over, shit. I got Red Tornado back there. I see I just lost something. Superman's in the way. Mongol. Penguin. I think there's two Build-A-Figures back here. One of them, the first one was Metamorpho. I have the entire line of his line, and then Solomon Grundy is the other Build-A-Figure I have. I have his whole line. So that's why I have random characters like the fucking Demon and Orion and all this guys. Two Blue Beetle figures. There's a third one out there I'm still hunting down. DC Icons I did not know. I got Natasha Irons. I guess another steel figure to go with the other steel figure. But yeah, Orion. So going back over here. Got this Hellboy animated figure, which I really like. Some other Funko Pops. And I just purged all my DVDs, but I kept the ones you can't get digitally. So all my music DVDs, concerts, the old, I guess you could get rid of these Batman DVDs, but I just wanted to keep them. And then some director's cuts I don't know that they have anywhere else, like the Kingdom of Heaven one. This Matrix DVD set. Got a lighter there for my candle. Star Wars Trilogy. This is the unedited version. Or is it special edition? I think it's a special edition, actually. But Greedo still shoots a certain way in that one. Superman DVDs, which I think I've only ever watched once. This is the Batman v Superman Kotobukiya artifact statue set. So I had Batman for the longest time all by himself, kind of on top of the bookcase over here where Spawn is at. He was up there. And then last Christmas I got Superman. Someone tracked him down and gave him to me. And so now they're in eternal battle. While not the greatest movie, they did produce some cool merchandise. So that's why they are there. Got this Dune book set. So I'm in the middle of reading. I've read the first two books. I'm going to start on Children of Dune after I finish American Gods. Still have to read Fire and Blood at some point, hopefully before the new Game of Thrones series comes out on HBO Max, followed by my daughter's stuff. So, there you have it, guys. That is my man cave tour of 2021. This little bonus room we have at the top of the stairs here in our first house. I really loved being up here and starting the channel up here. This is really the kind of maybe an end of an era for BK's Bullets. This is the first man cave where the channel started, and hopefully we'll grow as a channel as well as grow into a bigger, better, more decorated man cave. Although it's pretty decorated now, but I'm excited to have more wall space to kind of, spread things out if I want to get more prints or more original art, instead of like now I haven't really bought anything because I feel like I don't have room for it because it's kind of taken up by the bookshelves and the posters and all the stuff I have up here now. So let me know what your favorite part of my man cave is. What do you wish you had, or give me some ideas for the next one in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, we will see you guys in the funny pages.